How's it going, everybody? Mr. Holton here. So in the last video, we went full detective mode. We broke down every N7-day image from the Game Awards trailer to the Crater poster to the Krogan Civil War, and we came to one singular, terrifying conclusion. Someone out there is pulling the strings. You see, every teaser, every image, every cryptic line, they all fit together into one story of manipulation. Someone is definitely trying to set fire to the galaxy from within. We have Krogan fighting Krogan, Quarians and Geth being forced back into conflict. Hell, maybe even human Centurions drifting toward war again. And if you look closely, every single teaser shows the same pattern. Investigation, discovery, sabotage. Liara climbing the Reaper wreck? She's investigating. The squad in the crater? They're investigating. The stealth ship heading into the relay? You guessed it, it's investigating. The N7 agent walking through that mysterious corridor? Well, you get the point. The Mass Effect team has been screaming this theme at us for years now. And when you connect all of it, the crater, the relay, the N7 agent poster, it paints a picture of a galaxy still bleeding from the Reaper War. A galaxy that is one spark away from tearing itself apart. But even after that video went up, there was one question we didn't get to. One loose thread that I actually think is the whole sweater. Because while we talked about the importance of Liara, the Geth, and the N7 agent, we also saw that Angara. And let me tell you, nobody puts an Andromeda species in Milky Way marketing by accident. So today we're gonna answer exactly that. But before we do that, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy my content and you simply want more while supporting me along the way, then head on over to Patreon and become a member for only $5 a month. It gives you complete access to everything I upload over there, things like unscripted thoughts, reactions, behind the scenes stuff, and more. Link is in the pinned comment down below. Now, let's dive right in. Remember this thing? Yeah, the relay from the 2022 teaser. From my perspective, this isn't just a cool piece of art. This is the linchpin that'll eventually connect the Milky Way and Andromeda. During N7 Day 2023, one of the official web pages featuring the N7 agent teaser had an alert message reading Andromeda distress signal detected. And right beside it was Liara's familiar voice line, although they should know by now not to underestimate human defiance. Now, if we combine this with her earlier "How did we miss this" line from the 2022 decoded audio, well, it all kind of clicks, doesn't it? She and this mysterious Geth didn't miss some random transmission. They missed this. The Andromeda distress signal. And that line about the Council will be furious? Well, that line was actually connected to the 2022 footage of the new relay. Better yet, if you squint at this very footage, we can see the numbers 314 in the bottom left corner. Coincidence? No. That is almost certainly a callback to the Relay 314 incident, otherwise known as the First Contact War. Because remember, after the Rachni Wars, the Council made it illegal to open dormant relays. The fear was simple. What if by opening a new relay you open a doorway to something hostile? So, imagine the political chaos that would occur should somebody construct a new relay. But here's the kicker. It's not just a new relay. It's a new type of relay. It's an MR7, not Mass Relay 7. Mobile Relay 7. And shout out to Bond Diesel on Twitter for mentioning this, because this changes everything. Because if you put two and two together, mobile relay can only mean one thing. It's a mass relay that moves. That's why it has a captain. Think about it. A relay that can travel through another relay, then plant itself at a fixed coordinate, and then act as a bridgehead. A kind of galactic ferry between the Milky Way and Andromeda. This is why the Council would lose their minds, because this isn't just opening a door, it's building an entire highway, guys. And when you look at the color scheme, it screams Cerberus. You have orange, white, and black, right? But the details don't quite fit. First of all, there's a Quarian human name in the registry. Cerberus would never hire a Quarian, let alone make them captain of their shiny new superweapon. So maybe this isn't that Cerberus. Maybe what we're seeing here is a Cerberus reborn. Something reconstructed after the war, maybe even by Miranda Lawson trying to make the name mean something again. And if that's true, if this new Cerberus, or whoever they've become, is secretly working together with Liara to build this new relay, then what we're looking at here is not an act of aggression. It's a rescue mission. Because the Andromeda Initiative was a collective of species, entire populations that left loved ones behind. If a distress signal finally punched through the void, you can bet your ass that there are going to be people who would risk everything to bring these people back. And maybe that's what Liara means by human defiance. It's not that they're rebelling just to be rebels. They are determined, a reborn Cerberus working together with the other races to build an illegal mobile relay, just to answer the call for help. Now, here is where it gets really interesting. Imagine this, the MR7 getting launched at the edge of the Milky Way galaxy, sent to the Andromeda galaxy, it arrives, it sets itself up on the other side, and suddenly, boom, a stable corridor between two galaxies. Except that corridor works both ways. Oops. And that's where the real danger comes in. Because when that door opens, it won't just be the Andromeda Initiative that comes back to the Milky Way, it'll be everything else. That distress signal makes perfect sense. The signal isn't just a call for help, it's a warning. A warning that whatever's left of the initiative is falling apart. And the only hope they have is to reach the Milky Way before it's too late. And now, suddenly, everything aligns. The Milky Way is fractured. The Council is furious. The Krogan are fighting each other. The galaxy is distracted, exactly when an invasion might be on the horizon. Which is why I think the next Mass Effect game will likely be about preventing complete and total collapse. It's about pulling the galaxy together before the real war starts. Stopping the Krogan from annihilating each other, keeping the Quarian and Geth peace intact, fixing the power vacuum that was left after the Reapers were defeated. Because the Milky Way needs to be united again, ready for whatever's coming from that relay. And that's the setup. The first game, I think, will be the calm before the storm. A smaller, investigative story focused on espionage, sabotage, and stopping internal wars before the real war begins. A war between galaxies. And if this works, if this new Mass Effect game is a success, then the sequel pretty much just writes itself. It's going to be a full-scale confrontation with the Andromeda threat, the redemption of the Andromeda storyline, and the unification of both galaxies against one singular terrifying enemy. But what enemy exactly? Well, wouldn't you like to know? We'll be diving into who the real manipulators are in the next video. Which reminds me, if you enjoyed this video and you want more, then don't forget to subscribe for all things Mass Effect. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all my wonderful Patreon supporters: Ezinatur, Spectre Forever, Zaramoth, Kaspar Surna, Jennifer McPhail, Vadim Orlov, and every other Patreon. You're all just really, really awesome. This has been Mr. Holton, signing off.